Hello, people of YouTube. This is Gray's Guitars. Thank you for watching another episode of Trump Guitars versus Gibson. So, Trump Guitars loses to Gibson, or they cave in to the general body shape changes. So, Trump Guitars backs down after Gibson's cease and desist warning, alters body shape, and adds website disclaimer. Gibson issued the cease and desist in the belief that guitars infringe upon its exclusive trademarks, particularly the iconic Les Paul body shape. So Trump Guitars has made some changes to its models and its website since being delivered a cease and desist order from Gibson. The company produced Donald Trump MAGA-inspired instruments, some of which are priced at five-figure sums. The guitars are endorsed by Trump himself with images of the 45th and soon-to-be 47th president holding them featured on its site. The website also claims to be veteran-owned. Gibson has taken issue with the branded single-cut electric American Eagle and Presidential Series model, which is believed to infringe upon its trademark of the Les Paul design. November 25th, Gibson confirmed that it issued a cease and desist order to Trump guitar owner 16 Creative. In a statement shared with Guitar World, the brand said, "We confirm a cease and desist has been issued against 16 Creative as the design infringes upon Gibson's exclusive trademarks, particularly the iconic Les Paul body shape." In response, Trump Guitar's website has since shared new images of its presidential series, which show some slightly differences in design. So, to my knowledge, all of these guitars have been up for pre-order. They haven't produced anything yet, so it really isn't that hard to slightly modify a CNC machine to make the body a little bit different. Other guitars from the American Eagle range have seemingly now sold out. Big banner displayed this now covers their design entirely. Photo which formerly showed Trump signing the electric guitar version of the American Eagle model also appears to have been photoshopped and now shows a close-up of the acoustic version of the model beneath his hands instead. Furthermore, the website now displays the following disclaimer in several spots on its website. GetTrumpGuitars.com is not affiliated, associated, authorized, endorsed in or any way by official connection with Gibson Brands Inc. or any of its subsidiaries or its affiliates, nor does it represent itself as a dealer, manufacturer, distributor of Gibson Les Paul Standard, Les Paul Custom, or any of their products. The remaining electric models on the site are all made with mahogany bodies and necks and feature rosewood fretboards with MAGA inlay and are fitted with MAGA 45 Trump buckers. Most models are available in limited quantities. Quantities. So, yeah, they photoshopped. I mean, I feel like this was probably photoshopped to begin with anyway. Him just randomly signing something. All they do is they throw a, another guitar in front of it. Maybe he did actually sign this guitar. Maybe they're going to, however many of these American Eagle series they had, they're going to sell. But if we go to the actual website, so if we go to the American Eagle series, shows him signing the acoustic. Now, the acoustics were never the problem. But being that this has sold out on it, maybe they are going to produce a certain amount of these in the original body shape and then not produce any more after that. I don't know. We can't even see the things anymore. Going back to the presidential series, you can't even find the original images anymore, so I went ahead and pulled up my original video, and pretty much the only thing I can see that they modified is the cutaway. So if you look at the cutaway here, they made it a bit more pointy. If you look at the cutaway in here, it's a bit more round. So that is literally all they did. Honestly, there might be binding. It's kind of hard to tell from my video. To me, it looks like there was binding, and maybe they got rid of the binding. Let me see here. So there's the gold top. Or it could just be kind of a fakeness of the edge of the guitar that I'm seeing. But that looks like, especially on the red, that looks like a stark contrast. Unless that's because of the maple top or something. Where here it looks like it wraps around. But, these are Photoshop guitars anyway. If you look at the strings literally don't even go with the tailpiece, which is kind of hilarious. But, this is, you got to pre-order them. You got to allow 5 to 6 months for manufacturing and delivery. So you're not even going to get these for 6 months anyway. So I highly doubt they've actually created these things yet. Pretty much they're ready to load them up in the CNC machine and get them going, which I'm thinking they probably did for the presidential series, American Eagle series. But I highly doubt, that many of this particular one got made and sold. They can very easily change this design as well. and produce the new one. I'm not sure if this was already sold out on my original video. We'll see. I don't think I went to it in this video, but yeah, that's sold out. I'm gonna go back to, I made 2 videos of this if you're interested. So yeah, here we are. So that's what it looked like before. You know, you got the horn and everything, and Make America Great Again, all that. But this doesn't look like an actual guitar to me either. Yet again, if you look at the strings on these images, they are not connected to the tailpiece. So maybe they're just going to modify these too. I really don't know. But I think this is probably going to be, hopefully, the last Trump guitar video if you are getting annoyed by these. Just trying to keep up with the story as it rolls out, as it happens. At this point, they took the cease and desist into account. They modified the design of the guitar. And at this point, I don't really see there needing to be any more news on these unless I get a hold of one of them. If I do happen to get a hold of one where I can play it and do a demo of it, I will definitely do that. If one of these pops up in the old local guitar center, used maybe. But I feel like these aren't really playing guitars. I feel like this is something that you buy it to hang it on your wall. Like, oh, cool, look at this. I got the Donald Trump guitar. Brag to your friends about it or whatever. I don't realistically see all that many musicians playing this, especially famous ones. Outside of the YouTube reviewer, you know, somebody like me, but probably has a lot more subscribers, playing one on their channel, just to be like, hey, look at me, I got the Donald Trump guitar, here I am playing the thing. So hopefully no more Donald Trump videos if you're a nerd of them. As I said, I don't mind. You know, as I said, I try to keep the politics out of it and talk about this on strictly a guitar standpoint. You know, I don't care what your personal feelings are for Donald Trump at this point in time. You know, I'm not trying to portray my feelings of Donald Trump at this time. I'm just saying, look, here's a guitar brand. This is the person that's doing it. This is what's following it. And now they have made changes following the Gibson cease and desist. And moving forward, I don't think Gibson is going to continue to go after them because they modified the design. You know, maybe they will. Maybe they'll be like, hey, you know, that modification isn't enough. But as I mentioned in the previous video, I don't even think the original design mattered all that much because they did not really win the court case against Dean there with the body shapes, being they waited way too long to try to patent those body shapes. And you can get a V shape pretty much anywhere. A lot of companies make it. You can get a Les Paul style shape everywhere. Pretty much many companies make it. There was one comment saying, oh, you know, why would they go after ESP Ltd? They're not an American company. They do make, ESP makes made in USA ESPs. There's Japanese ones, which I believe are the E2s now. Maybe they might have changed that. I honestly don't remember. But they are a company that makes USA guitars. So I don't really understand that comment all that well. Being that, you know, a lot of these people, you know, places that the Deans are made, a lot of those are made in China. You know, it is technically, they make USA models too that are very expensive, but a lot of them are made in China. So it's kind of the same principle with that. A lot of guitar manufacturers make guitars in multiple different places. Where these are made, we still have no idea. Somebody said that these are just AliExpress guitars. They don't look like it to me. To me, it looks like probably maybe made in Korea. This might be, you know, the same factory where they're popping out the Schecters. But there's nothing on the guitar to indicate where it's made other than saying it's a veteran-owned. The company is based out of America, but that's, you know, and they're saying that the parts are made kind of all over the place. I think that's still what they're saying here. Let's see. Are these guitars officially endorsed? How many are available? Notice non-affiliation. Yeah, who is the manufacturer? Designed and developed by a veteran-owned company to help. These guitars have been manufactured by multiple providers, include parts features, both domestic and international. So yeah, it's probably a bunch of parts. I highly doubt they assemble these things in The USA, they're probably just getting them off the boat, but it's nine out of 10 unless it was actually made in USA. That's something that pretty much every guitar company is proud of. Even though Fender can't even do it anymore, they gotta put Corolla California on them. I think same with, what is it, Martin or Taylor? I know one of them too. Also, because technically a lot of the parts, there has to be a certain percentage of the things that are manufactured in the USA. They can't actually put "Made in USA" on the guitars anymore. Some law recently changed. Somehow Gibson is still getting away with it. Maybe they have that certain percentage met, but who knows? These are not made in the USA. I can tell you that right now. Other than that, yeah, hopefully Trump saga is over with. Hit that subscribe button, notification bell, like, share, comment, all that fun stuff. Until next time, have a good one.